What's up, Aggies fans? It's your old friend IndyCar Tim here with your Texas A&M Aggies Daily Blitz. It is the Arkansas Razorbacks Southwest Classic post-game edition. Big win for the Aggies today. Great showing. Marcel throws for 2 touchdown passes, runs for another one in the Aggies' big 21-17 win over Arkansas. The Aggies may be moving up in the poll here a little bit. We will find that out tomorrow, currently at number 24 as they entered the game. But I thought overall a pretty good showing by the Aggies. I kind of liked those, like the unis they had on today too, the white helmets. Thought that was pretty sharp looking. But Le'Veon Moss was banged up, bottled up. A&M was down 3 points in the fourth quarter. And by the way, this was the final scheduled game between the two teams at at&t Stadium. It will move home to for a home-and-home series at Arkansas will be the next game there. But down 3 in the final quarter. Moss, man, he was a workhorse on Saturday for sure. 3 straight carries covering 46 yards triggered the winning drive in another victory for the Aggies over the Razorbacks at at&t Stadium. Probably going to miss those for sure. Marcel, as I mentioned, 2 touchdowns, including the go-ahead 5-yard pass to Trey Watson. That was set up by Moss's run. And that was it, 21-17. Reed had a hand in 2 tying scores before halftime, a 58-yard pass to Noah Thomas. That was really pretty, by the way. And then his 5-yard TD run. It was the 12th win over the Razorbacks for the Aggies in 13 meetings since they have joined the SEC back in 2012. 9 of those victories for the Aggies came at at&t Stadium against the alma mater of Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. Couldn't have come at a better place. The series, which started with a 15-year contract with the Jones retractable roof venue, opened in 2009, is now moving back to the campuses of each respective school. Like I said, it will be Arkansas's turn in 2025, and then however often they play each other. No divisions in the SEC anymore, so however that works out on the schedule, they'll be at Arkansas next and then back to Kyle Field after that. 7 of A&M's 10 victories over Arkansas since 2014 have been one-score games. 3 of those went into overtime. On Saturday, the Hogs led 17-14 early in the fourth on a 45-yard field goal by Kyle Ramsey. The Razorbacks scored 3 plays into the game when Taylon Green threw a 75-yard touchdown pass to Isaac Tesla. And then, of course, Jaquindon Jackson's 8-yard TD run for the Razorbacks was the only other touchdown that put them up 14-7. I'm all choked up about the game here, apparently. Devin Bell's punt for Arkansas pinned the Aggies at their own 1. With just over 5 minutes left and the Razorbacks trailing by 4 points. Reed threw 10 yards to Barber. Moss ran another 30 yards to give the Aggies some breathing room before a punt back to the Razorbacks up to their own 10. Arkansas converted on a 4th and 1 and moved to the 34 before Nick Scarton hit Green from behind and forced a fumble that was recovered by Jaden Hill with a minute and a half left. And then, of course, the Aggies ran the clock out. Arkansas's Jackson was limited to 37 yards on 10 carries after coming in leading the SEC at 118 rushing yards a game. So the Aggies getting all of the work done on defense. Reed is 3-0 now as a starter. Since Connor Wigman sprained his throwing shoulder, Reed finished 11-22 for 163 yards, no turnovers. Wigman was there and in uniform. So we'll figure out what's going to happen next week for sure. Since losing to number 16 Notre Dame in the home opener, the Aggies have built some momentum here under Elko, I feel like. Both of the SEC victories have been away from College Station, starting with the win at Florida 2 weeks ago. So the Aggies have number 11 Missouri next Sunday at Kyle Field. Arkansas will host number 5 Tennessee next Saturday. So there are your matchups for next week. There is your synopsis. My grade overall, give it a B+. This game shouldn't have been this close. And I know they're rivals. They're long time, obviously, SEC, old Southwest Conference rivals. But the Aggies are a tremendously better team than the Razorbacks, and this one should have not ever been in question for the Aggies. But I do feel like the offense is building up a little momentum under Marcel Reed. I don't know if that momentum will continue. Nothing against Connor Wigman. He's my guy, and he's tremendously talented. I just don't feel like he has the same command of this offense that Marcel Reed does, and I don't know why. He's every bit of talented as Reed. He has all the tools. He's not quite as fast, but there should be no reason that Connor Wigman can't maintain this offense the way Reed runs it. So we'll just have to see how that plays out over the remainder of the schedule, starting with Missouri next week at Kyle Field. That's going to do it for me and for the Aggies Daily Blitz here on Saturday. Big win. Congratulations and gig 'em. We'll come back here after NFL Sunday. You guys enjoy the NFL on Sunday. Enjoy some football. Have a safe weekend. We'll come back next week and preview some Missouri stuff for you. Talk a little more Aggies football here on FanStream Sports at fanstreamsports.com, the FanStream Sports mobile app, and everywhere you get your podcasts. Please give us a subscribe and a like. Until then, boys and girls, we'll see you.